Take some notice of us. Okay, let's go ahead and try to recreate that noise since I'm recording. I'm hearing it there. So it's just on let off. It'll stop, but as soon as you take your foot off the brake and the calipers, retract the pads, it makes that squeaking, scrunching noise, right?
Mm-hmm.
Forward or reverse. So it's not really your traditional, pads scraping against while you're stopping. I mean, while the car is slowing down, there's no noise. It's when it comes to a full stop and you let off, that it's making that, and that gets pretty pronounced.
And my car's, this is a little heads-up display.
Right.
Whenever it gets at its worst, I'd say maybe 3-4 times a week, it'll vibrate the
heads-up
instruments. Yeah.
Wow. So this is consistently the issue, and I guess it might even get a little bit louder than this.
It'll get a little bit louder after maybe I do highway driving.
So they're warm. So
Yeah.
it's exacerbated with heat.
Yes.
And maybe it's less so when the first thing in the morning when you're setting off.
This is the baseline. This is what it does the moment I get in my car.
Okay.
It can only get louder and worse.
But it only
from
gets a
here.
little bit louder and worse than this.
It can be quite a bit.
Okay, quite a bit louder. Okay. But it's remarkably consistent. This isn't something you've got to drive the car 15 miles to do once. It's doing it every single time.
Every single time.
Okay.
If I could ever gamble and had a bet that I could have this odds on,
You take that bet?
every time.
Oh yeah. Wow. Yeah, so I think we got this.
Now it's warming up.
Yeah, I can see and it's transmitting a fair amount of vibration through the floor as well when it does it.
And quite a bit in the steering wheel. Do you want to feel the steering wheel?
Yep.
Yeah, it's worse.
So I could see how driving this around the DC area in traffic could get maddening.
It does. It drives me crazy at every single stoplight, every single intersection, any stop and go. It's inching forward. I mean, it's even when I'm in straight. It doesn't matter if the wheel's cocked a certain direction. Nothing. It's forward. It's reverse.
It's almost as if
And it's
when it comes
not-
to a full stop, the pads are almost welding themselves, gluing themselves to the disc, and have to get knocked off with that noise. It's like it feels almost as if the pads are sticking to the disc when you apply the brake, and when you release it, they don't unstick themselves. They don't retract.
And did you see the Volvo service report? One of them that said under extreme braking conditions.
This is parking speeds.
Yeah, exactly. That was his. He said it was under normal operations, nothing but all brakes will make this noise under extreme stress braking conditions.
No.
This is
Sorry.
as leisurely as I can drive.
Yeah, no. This is DC rush hour.
This is softer than rush hour.
Yeah.
This is me in a Whole Foods parking lot.
Yeah. It's a nice metric. I think I'll use that.
Let's see, it gets a deeper.
Yeah, it's getting more pronounced, and
And I'm doing less than I was.
And I wouldn't say that the brakes are hot now. They're just a little bit warmed up. I mean, you're not lapping the Nürburgring here.
No. I wish.
It's a fun ride.
That would be a lot
Trust
of
me.
fun. Yeah. I'd be nervous just riding in the car doing that lap.
BMW Ring Taxi. Look it up.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Did it. Well, I think we got this.
Yeah.
So I've got this captured.